dominant, even though they're the recessive genes,
Yes.
because there's two of them, they'll overpower the dominant gene, which is W.
Yes. Yes, that is exactly right.
So it goes off of actual biology. It's just weird in the way it does it.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying my way of thinking about it, it makes it more mathematical, which makes it easier for me.
I'm a genetic and like biology kind of guy, so it's easier for
I'm
me
a
if
math.
I think of it. Yeah, no,
I'm
I'm not
brain.
a mathematic man.
Yeah,
I don't think in the terms of math. I'm a very like I think of things physics and like in the term of physics a lot, but not in the term of
physicality.
weight. Yeah, like centrifugal force, structural stability, those kind of things is I think about a lot.
Yeah, I do too, but I think about them in a numbers way.
I don't think about stuff in a numbers way.
I do. Everything to me is in a numbers way. Numbers are always my friend. So
imagine if we'd never invented mathematics. How weird would the world be?
Technically, we didn't invent mathematics. We only discovered it.
We did invent it to help us search other discoveries.
Mathematics is an explanation.
Yeah.
It is actually just an explanation of the world. We didn't technically invent it. We just learned it.
You know what?
I'm gonna do another water run because we need it.
It chugs through them very quickly. Yeah.
Well, it's like we don't need it yet, but we will.
Yeah, we 100% will. And by the way, if we're not planting, make sure to turn it off.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. They'll just fill up, but it's like not
ideal to waste.
Not ideal to waste, you know. Anyhow, yeah, I'm gonna head to bed. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
No worries. I'm gonna start growing a fuck ton of red berries.
Yeah, do your thing. There's I think there's close to 20 to 30 berries of each seed, seeds of each berry.
Yeah, if I get a decent one, I'm gonna start cloning it and just growing more. And worst comes to worst, we can just eat a bunch of red berries to get seeds back.
Like I said, if you just make sure there's always 36 for me, everything beyond that is I don't care.
I'm gonna start producing some weak health teas because we can use those for oil and stuff.
Yeah.
And as healing, because just burning through all of our cloth is annoying as shit. And we've got a big enough farm that if I can get a decent clone going.
Well, I'll tell you right now, if you do one run of that 3Y hemp, you'll have 3,000 cloth.
Yes. That is true.
So, do one run of the cloth after you after you re-clone it a bunch of times, and we're gonna be really set. Also, do you know how to clone quickly?
Yes.
Okay.
I used to run the farm by myself for everybody. For wipe after wipe after wipe. So I know how to set it, I know how to run it. I don't know the fancy electronic shit.
I think the farm setup is nice, don't you? You like it?
Yeah, the farm setup is good. It waters efficiently, it waters quickly. That's everything we need. There's no need to make any system perfect except for the lighting. The lighting always has to be perfect.
Lighting has to be on always.
Yes. Now, fancy sprinkler system or not, we could just have it on a switch, turn it on and off, but the sprinkler system does make things easier. So.
Oh yeah, so you can adjust that, by the way. It's set for a 3-minute timer on the right. Don't touch the one on the right. That one needs to stay at 180.
Yeah, every 3 minutes it'll turn on for a little bit. That's fine.
No, so it's really weird the way it works, but it's also completely sensible. So the one on the right is the one that does the resetting. The one on the left is the one that controls how long the sprinklers are on for. So right now I have it on for, I think, 120 seconds on the left. If you're getting too much water, turn that down to 100. If you're still getting more, right, adjust as needed. But that it also really doesn't matter until we actually get fertilizer, because it's you know.
Well, growing berries is definitely a good way to get fertilizer.
Yeah, it's a good way. We're gonna need a horse. If one of you guys wants to head up that and just get one horse is all we need.
Now, we can
Liter-
do the horse, but if we're growing enough berries and then we save the fertilizer for, say, food,
I promise you, it won't be enough.
it'll help, though.
It will
If
help. I won't say it won't help, but it will absolutely not be enough.
Yeah.
It's
But we can also sell fertilizer for scrap. So if we just turn a bunch of berry bushes into scrap on top of the fertilizer we get from the horse.
One bear is all we need. One horse is all we need.
one horse will give us thousands of fertilizer in a day. Yeah, because it stacks. It stacks over time.
We just gotta make sure to feed him and throw the stuff in a composter.
Yeah, it's super, super easy. It stacks. When you're offline, you'll come back to 300 horse dung. It's easy shit.
It stacks and doesn't despawn?
Yep. Yeah, no pun intended. Yeah, it stacks and doesn't despawn. You can leave it. They rebuffed it somewhat recently. Because they nerfed it into the ground, but then they rebuffed it so that it's viable again, but limited the amount you can sell.
Oh, because they don't want to have people not be farming.
Exactly, and that's what they did. Was they made it so farming was no longer viable.
Well, I've never used fertilizer for farming. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, because they made it unviable. They made it so that it was every 45 minutes, you got one dung, and you're like, dude, it's not even. There's no point. There's literally no fucking point.
It's like if only people poop too.
Right.
All right, the water barrels are full, and there's 5,400 water sitting in jugs.
Yeah. All right, I'm actually gonna go this time. Have fun. Good night.
All right, good night.
All right, I'll keep an eye on the stuff.
Word.
Wait, I forgot to ask him where the fuck he put the clone.
It's in you know where the two garage doors are. It's in one of those 4 boxes.
Oh, okay.
I saw it. Yeah, there's 3 hemp clones.
Yeah, we need a composter. I don't see it.
Oh fuck! I didn't realize I was dying. Wow, I am on the verge of death. It should be in the right, left one, yeah.
No hemp clones.
Really? I saw them a while ago. Yeah, restart.
Yo, what do you think? Do you like the tiki torches?
Oh hell yeah!
We might have to do it after the restart, but I'll give it a shot. Yep.
The clone was right there, but I don't know which one. Might have used it. Put it somewhere.
Base is a weird shape, but alright. Yeah, if we can set them up in the circuit and then hook them all up. I will need a hose tool, but I can hook them all up together, and then from there we can run it down. How many do we have? Do we have a hose tool?
See if I can craft
Hose
some-
tool.
a couple more.
Do you have a hose tool? Yeah. I got one.